Good morning, guys. How are you? How have you been? I haven't seen you for ages. Are you good to go? So the hoop and chat, I'm doing that because the hoop's there, is back. I am here to talk to you, to support you, to motivate you, but also to tell you a very sad story. So I hope you're ready. And this is my story about my poor little tummy, my guts, my menopause, and my general being honest with you, and to help you as well as help myself. So I hope you're ready. The hardest thing is when you see on social media, nobody wants to admit they're not perfect. To be fair, I think you pretty much know I'm not perfect by now. But nobody wants to. We want to go, oh yeah, look, here we are. We've got it all. We know exactly what we're doing. We're feeling amazing. And you only ever see the best sort of snapshot of someone's life. And you may have noticed I've not been here as much because I haven't felt like I've got a really good best shot of my life to share with you. So I have shared little bits, like I did Walk Fit Silent Disco yesterday. Oh my God, guys, it was so cold. So cold, and it was raining. And by the end of it, although I was very, very happy, my hands, I couldn't even turn the key in the ignition to start my car. It was really bad. And I was so through to my knickers. But I got up, I got out, I got daylight, I got my steps in. You know, the weather was horrendous. What would I have done? Probably just sat indoors and just done nothing, to be fair. So that was good. But what I want to talk to you about, and I think this is so important, to show up even on the bad days. Now, I preach this all the time, but I'm going to really work to practice it. So, lots to tell you, but a basic snapshot. You ready? So, obviously, moved from Kent to Norfolk just over a year ago. Yes, it's great. Do not get me wrong. Don't miss that. However, I miss the familiarity of the confidence of my surroundings and knowing exactly where I am. So I have really struggled with this move. I've been incredibly lucky. We've got a lovely new home. We walk on the beach nearly every day with the dogs. I've met some wonderful people. I've got a lovely new Body Blitz crew. But I've also been lucky enough that some of my old crew have stayed with me because they've stayed online. So that's really, really good. However, I am now a 55-year-old postmenopausal woman. Now, if any of you are watching me and any of you are struggling with anything, with motivation, with weight gain, with your emotional health, anything like that, girls, I feel you. I am one of those people that's very emotional and very up and down anyway. I always have been my entire life. I am definitely a sugarholic, and like you guys, I do sometimes use food as an emotional crutch. I do, I admit it, and that's why I hope that this honesty is going to help someone out there. Even if only one of you watches this and it makes sense, then hell, it was worth putting myself out here. So during this up and down journey and navigating being a, post-menopausal woman, it's been challenging. Anyway, my emotional health has been all over the place. Don't get me wrong, we've had some deaths as well. So there's been quite a lot, but a lot of things we can do is help ourselves. And I'm not helping myself. So from today, I'm coming out here to keep myself accountable with you guys. Like many years ago when I did the daily challenge, every single day when I was in Thailand, I did that to keep myself accountable, but also to show you women that you don't have to be a 20-something-year-old in a bikini to get loads of people on your Instagram or your Facebook. I wanted to show you that we're still here, we're still visible, and we need to be comfortable in our own skin. So I did that. Now, here I am, standing here at 55. I am a stone heavier than I was this time last year, and I don't like it. Now, your weight does not define you. It doesn't. I know it doesn't. Your weight does not define you. However, if you're putting your clothes on and you feel uncomfortable, it's a bit tight around your belly or you're a bit tight around your thighs and you just feel bleh, then your weight is important because it's your weight, it's your body fat. I bloat really, 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 really easily. I just look at a bit of pizza or pasta or muscle and go, whoop, look, I'm pregnant. But for the last few months, I'm even waking up bloated. Now, I've always had a flatter tummy, nipped in waist, but big, strong thighs and butt. At the moment, I'm struggling with my tummy. I am really, really struggling. So I thought, do you know what? I bet if I'm having these problems and I know exactly what to do, I'm training, I'm doing all the things that I should be doing, mostly, maybe some of you out there are also struggling. So I decided to be brutally honest with you and talk to you about doing a gut reset. Now, I am doing this for myself. I wasn't going to tell you guys, and I thought, no, come on, Emma, transparency. You always pride yourself on being completely open and completely being yourself. So tell the girls what's going on, let them know, and see if they want to come and join you and do it with you. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about. Now, I'm going to get the hoop because I've just stood there talking to the camera for ages, which I absolutely hate doing. That was a whole 5 minutes. So I'm going to get my hoop on because this is also going to feel quite nice on my tummy. Okay, so I'm going to place the hoop on my lower back, one foot in front, one behind. I'm going to turn the hoop away. I'm going to launch it with that backhand and I'm going to start pushing. Now this is probably going to be a little bit sore. I have not hooped for a few weeks. So what's happened in my life? I got caught up on work. I've got caught up on launching another business. What have I stopped doing? I'll tell you what I've stopped doing. I haven't been doing as many of my daily walks. Now this is going to sound silly, but do you know what I mean? We all make excuses, don't we? So I've got caught up in work. So then when it comes to the afternoon where we take Matilda to the beach, yeah, sometimes I don't want to because I've been busy, I've been talking to people all day and I want to sit on my arse and be quiet for a little while. And I have to tell you my guilty secret. I've been watching Love Island, honestly. So I sit down in the afternoon, I take an hour out, I'm quiet, that requires no brain cells, and I watch that, I sit on my bum. But that means I've missed some of my daily walks. I've gone from working outside nearly every day to not. And that has made a massive difference to my mental health. So again, I'm talking to you today because I am going to make sure every single day I go out for that walk. Because do you know what? I need to. I need to do it for my mind, body and my soul, and so do you girls. It will make so much difference. So that's number one. I was smashing out a minimum of 10,000 steps a day. All right, now to be honest, whether you do 6, 10, 20, it doesn't really matter. Just get up and go out and do it. Get some fresh air, get some daylight, get some steps in. Yeah, but I'm not, you know, most of the time I probably do. But last week, I think it was about 3 or 4 days, I was lucky if I did 6,000 steps. And for me, that's no good. I need to be outside every day in that fresh air, in that daylight, and just soothing my soul. So that's number one. So stop doing that. Number two, this is a biggie. I started scrolling through the phone in bed. Worst thing you can do. Number one, do not do that at night. Just don't do it. Just turn that bloody phone off or put it away and don't do it. If you have to do it, try and wear blue light blocking glasses, but give yourself at least 1 hour completely screen free before you go to sleep. And when you wake up in the morning, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to reach straight for your phone and start scrolling, because I don't know if you do that, but without realising it, suddenly half an hour to an hour of your life has just disappeared and you're just scrolling. So another big mistake. So that's just a few things. Obviously, the sweet tooth. Now, I wouldn't say it's been massively excessive, but I would say it slipped in more than it should. And some of you be going, oh, look at you, and what are you moaning about? I will remind you, I'm a stone heavier, which wouldn't bother me if my clothes still fit the same, but they don't. So that's what I'm saying. So I've got some real severe gut inflammation going on. And shall I tell you what has actually spurred this on? Last night, went to bed, laying there asleep, suddenly had the worst abdominal cramps in the world. I swear to God, I thought I was going to die. Had to go to toilet, went to toilet, went back to bed, had to get back up, followed by the most horrendous upset stomach, diarrhea, in the world. That happened to me 3 times last night. I swear to God, the pain was just like, oh my God, absolutely horrendous. So, and, you know, like normally when you wake up in the morning, you've normally got a flat stomach. Nope. The last few weeks, I get up with a bloated stomach. I can't be living like that. That is not, that's just not me. So, this has prompted this complete honesty, transparent chat with you, because some of you will be struggling. Some of you will feel like you're doing the right thing a high percentage of the time, but it's just not working for you. And you're like, what do I do? Is this it? Is this what happens? You know, you get to a certain age and that's it. You know, and it's quite depressing. Right, I'm going to stop and go the other way, by the way. The doctors, sometimes they're really good, sometimes they help you. They might send you for blood tests and they'll come back, go, oh yeah, everything's within a normal range. And you're like, right, okay, it's within a normal range, but why do I feel like absolute hell on earth then? So, we're going to have to just take it upon ourselves to change it. You know, once you've ruled out, don't get me wrong, your blood tests are going to show if something really bad's going on. But it's all the little bits, all the little imbalances. You know, I asked about my testosterone levels the other day, and she went, yeah, they're within the normal range. And I think the normal range is something like, right, I'm trying to think. Let's put it this way. I was 0.2 above the minimum for a normal range. So that's not great, is it? And I'm like, well, no wonder my libido is down the toilet as well as my stomach. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Some of you are probably thinking, God, Emma's really ranting. But you know what? It's such a relief to actually get this out and talk about it. Because when you're doing like leading, you're trying to lead, but sometimes you forget to lead by example, because I'm only human at the end of the day. So this is accountability 101. I'm here talking to you, reaching out. So if any of you are struggling, I'm here to help you while I help myself. So I've got all the knowledge, I've got all the nutritional knowledge, I've got all the exercise knowledge. I know all of this, but it's hard, isn't it, implementing it? And like with me, I'm so busy trying to implement it for everyone else, sometimes I forget about myself. So that might strike a chord with some of you. That might be because you're a busy parent, it might be your job, it might be your life, it might just be the noise in your head is so busy, you find it hard to actually look after yourself. So that's where I'm going with this. So what I was going to do was just like do a couple of little reels, save them, and then in a couple of weeks, when I've gone through it all and I'm feeling better and hopefully looking better as well, I was then going to show you it and do it all out here and then go, right, here it is, it worked, do you want to try it? And then I thought, do you know what? No. Go out there, tell the girls what's going on and offer them the chance of coming to do it with you. Literally with me. So I'm going to start with a 7-day gut reset, because I'm going to find this hard, because breaking habits is difficult. I'm not going to even eat my blooming sourdough bread, and I love my bread, but I'm not going to do it. I am going to commit to this because I cannot carry on feeling like a bag of poo. I just can't, and literally being a bag of poo at times. Not good. So if you want to know more, if you want to come and join me, you can. I'm going to do this, and you know what? Because I'm so serious about this, I'm going to do a longer reset, which will be a paid one, but I'm actually going to invite you to come and join me. So if you've actually gone this long and listened to everything I've said, and you're like, yeah, I want to do it, I'm going to let you join me for free for 7 days. This isn't any sort of marketing gimmick or anything. This is just, I've just decided this morning enough's enough and I'm going to do it. So if you want to do it with me, I'll set us up a little WhatsApp group and we'll do it. And you can come and join me for free for 7 days. And I'll give you the knowledge and we can do it together and see how we get on. All right? And then what I'm going to do further down the line is I'm going to run this as a little program as long as it works, which I'm pretty sure it will. Because I cannot cope anymore feeling like a bag of poo. I don't want to be bloated anymore. I don't want to be changing up my jeans. So I wear my jeans that are normally my loose jeans and now my fitted jeans. And my fitted jeans now I can't wear because I feel so uncomfortable. I don't want to live like that. And I also don't want to be an emotional mess 24/7, because your gut and your brain are so closely linked. If your gut health is not good, nor is your mental health, your emotional health. You will find you will fatigue more, you will be more emotionally vulnerable, you will be more tired, you will find it hard to make informed decisions, and we don't want that. So we're not going to have loads of weird supplements, we're not going to be trying this amazing, this, that, we're going to do it nice and simple, we're going to strip it back, and that's what I'm going to do. So if you got to the whole end of this and watched me. Bearing in mind, I'm not going to be advertising this out to anybody else. This is just on this live for free. You might see some reels and I might do it as a paid program. I might even do that now. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But if you're watching this morning, you can just join me for free. All right? So if you fancy a bit of that, if you think it's going to benefit you, let's do this together. All right? Because I always feel good by helping other people. Definitely. And now I've gone out there and said it out loud, live, I've now got to do it, haven't I? So, fancy joining me? If you watch this, if you manage to listen to it, I'm just sorting out my top because my trousers went up when I was hooping. If this is a bit of you want to know, DM me or comment below and I'll sort you out and you can come and join me. Today is day 1 of our gut reset and we are going to feel fabulous. Let me know if you're still hooping. I hope you enjoyed that. I actually really enjoyed hooping this morning and I hope you have a fantastic day. See you soon. Bye guys.